It's time for some hot steamy what now? What? What? I just sat down. What do you mean? Hello, Raven. Welcome. Thank you so much for the subscription. I really appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Hello, Colt. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Hey, you made it on time for the beginning of a stream finally. How's everyone doing today? Yippee! Unfortunately, we won't have my... Oh, there he is. Hello, welcome. Literally saved right outside of the incinerator. Okay, you know what? That's fair. Shame on me. Shame on me for not picking up the contest clues, which this game has many of. Yeah. No worries. Glad to have you here. I understand stuff comes up, so it's not that big of a deal. You mean you're not here for every single stream? For every single second that I'm live? Fake fan. That's crazy. My co-host, Gamer Out of Time, won't be able to be here in person today because he just had a dentist appointment. And now he sounds like this. And so I'm not gonna have him talk if he doesn't need to. The rest of this stream is gonna be dialogue anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But we're gonna have him in chat at least, so that's cool. Yeah, last we left off, we learned what happened to Akane, but at the same time, she's here? I don't quite understand. We're still missing some stuff. Oh, trust me, it's way worse. Attaboy. Attaboy. Good job, Grandpa. Alright. Well, I don't know how much longer this is going to take, so we're just gonna go ahead and, Oh! No, why? Why are you doing this? Don't give me money. What are you doing? What's wrong with you people? Why? First off, hi, hello, welcome. Second, what the fuck? Fine, I want a refund. Oh no, not my problem. Spaghetti factory fine. Yeah, exactly. You can never have too much money for spaghetti.
Thank you! Thank you!
What are you doing? Stop it! Stop!
Thank you!
Oh my god!
Thank you!
How many did you do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay, just 5.
Thank
oh my god!
You!
Why are you like that? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, for all of you that were just gifted, you're welcome. Oh my gosh. Thanks, I guess. You gifted subs to me? That's gross. Keep it to yourself. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I don't need it. I definitely don't. But it's greatly appreciated regardless. I need to... I guess I do have technically a fund for something that I'm working towards. I need a new CPU. Because, silly me, I got an i9, which was like, wow! Biggest thing! It turns out it's like one of the earliest generations, so it doesn't do shit for me.
Lots of spaghetti.
Why? Stop it. I don't want it. Go away. Level 125? What the hell? I couldn't. I would never. I don't. Oh my god. You guys are insane. You know what? Fuck this. I'll gift subs to myself. Oh my god, I can do that. Why can I do that? Hold on, I'll be right back. Gosh, oh no, It's getting warm in here. There we go. That's a lot better. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I don't know. I'm being put on the spot. I don't know what to say here. For all of those of you asking for a speech, too bad. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Raymond! What are you doing? Speech?
Speech, you fucker.
Okay. My fellow Americans and friends from beyond that. Yeah, there you go. My fellow Americans. Oh my gosh, y'all are insane. Stop it. Oh my god. Hey, we're at a new record. I don't know what that means. I'm not American, sorry. It's okay. You're one of those from beyond the border. Good gosh. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh! Before I forget. It was 20 subs. Yeah, that's insane. Known as America's problem. Apparently you're known as my problem now. What the heck's going on? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. That's crazy. Before I forget, we've got this little guy now. My friend Paige made a little stuffed version of my cat Oliver. And it's a little... He's a little... Yeah, he's a little special. I love him so much. And then she made one of our cat Juliet as well. And she's just... So, I don't know if you can see it. She's very angry. Which makes sense. She's got like a resting angry face. Yeah, Oliver, he's very round with like a rat tail. It's really fun to laugh at him. We made him special for a reason. He's just nothing but special. That's the only way I can say. That's the only good thing I can say about him. Okay. Okay. Are we done? Are we finished? Can we play the game now? Oh no.
No.
It's the cat that's afraid of women then? No, it's me. It's definitely me. Have you met women? They're terrifying. I would know. I'm engaged to one. I hear thudding down the hallway. I don't appreciate. Get out! Get out! Oh my god. I can't get that far. It's okay, man. I don't know, man. I didn't even think I'd get this far. Here we are at a level 6 hype train. I don't know what. I don't. Why? How? How did you do this? Why did you do this? Shoot Santa in the dick already? Dude, for real. Alright, let's just go ahead and get into the game. Like I said before, this should all just be storytelling. There's like one... he said there's like one puzzle that we have to do and that's it. So, let's just go ahead and get into the story already. Thank you again. Y'all are crazy. There we go. Oh gosh, everybody's here. Hey Uni, welcome. Yeah, I don't know, the two people that... Cole, stop it! Stop it! No, I got an emote of a goose hitting the gritty. I don't appreciate this. What is this? No, where is it? What is that? Oh no, thanks. I hate it. Oh god. I'm going to play the game now. Y'all are insane. Now, hopefully... I hate it so much.
Right. You don't know yet.
Okay, cool. We're right off where we left off. Oh, 15 minutes. Y'all are crazy. Uni, if you're still there, I don't know if you saw the schedule or not, but we are planning on playing 17 yen this weekend. So, I'm excited for it. Okay. Alright. Last we left off, we're in the incinerator. Ace is trying to hightail it out of there. But the ninth man's bracelet isn't letting him through. And so he got sucker punched by 7. Good times.
Alright. We'll just go through them in order then. Let's start off with Kubota. You talked to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into door 5 alone. You killed him without making it look like you killed him. The way I figure it, you had 4 motives. 1. In the NONARY game, the number 9 is dangerous. Whoever had the 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted. Adding 9 to any number doesn't change the digital root, which means that number 9 could do whatever they wanted. You wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2. You wanted the number 9 bracelet for yourself, so that you could make use of its power. In fact, you did use it in the murder of Nijisaki. 3. Even if his number hadn't been 9, Kubota was a problem. He knew your past. He knew what had happened 9 years before.
Yep.
You needed to silence him before he told anyone. 4. But last, and perhaps the most disturbing, you used Kubota as a test. You wanted to know how serious this NONARY game was. Was it truly life or death, or simply a harmless prank? You convinced him to break the rules so you could see what would happen. That was why you killed Kubota. But he was only the first. Next was Nijisaki. While everyone was off looking for the missing parts for the Reds, you ran into Nijisaki near the big hospital room.
And he was wearing Snake's clothes for some reason.
However, because of your prosopagnosia, you didn't realize he was Nijisaki. Chiefly because, when you met him, he was dressed like Snake.
Still haven't explained how that happened.
That was why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
No, that's not... That was Nijisaki? Why? How did...
I'll get to that. Anyway, you thought he was Snake.
Oh, don't worry, they'll come in time. Okay, they do explain it. Good. Okay, I was hoping.
Snake was one of the kids in your experiment 9 years ago. You remembered him because he was the blind kid, but his presence made you think. Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me. But if that's true, why isn't he saying anything? Is he keeping quiet because he can't see? Or perhaps he's working with Zero to get revenge on me. Whatever the reason, anyone who knows my past is a threat.
Yeah.
Before he tries anything, I need to get rid of him. That was when you decided you had to kill him. The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet. You just waved it over the red. verified your own number, and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it over the scanner panel. Then, when the door opened, you kicked him in.
Yeesh.
9 seconds later, the door closed. And then 81 seconds passed.
Honestly, this poor guy, he probably just woke up in some person's clothes he didn't recognize, still woozy, gets kicked into a strange room, and then blows up like a minute and a half later.
And poor Nijisaki was dead.
Oh my goodness. Squirt! Hello, Mr. Cilantro, welcome. Oh yeah, no, all the people that died,
You mean to say Snake is still alive?
all the people that died that were part of the experiment, they deserved it.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm as good as new. Thank you for killing the wrong man, but I can't say I like knowing that you wanted me dead.
Hey, nothing personal. Yeah, exactly.
Although, to be honest, even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much.
Well, I wouldn't blame you.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death.
Yeah, how did that happen?
When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you remember what you said?
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
I handed it to you, and you left the room. You had been in charge of the NONARY project. Of course, you would have known the solution to every puzzle.
Oh, that's a good point.
Which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheelhouse.
Oh!
All you had to do was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock it. With the door open, you could enter the captain's quarters. Musashido was there. Conveniently placed next to him was an axe that practically begged you to kill him with it.
Oh shit, I didn't even think about that.
You picked up that axe and buried the blade deep in the other man's chest. One blow was all it took. And then you returned to the chart room as if nothing had happened.
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
I had no reason to say no, so I followed you to the wheelhouse.
Rave, too soon, too soon.
When we stepped inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest? You pulled out a piece of paper, the one I used to cheat during the vote. But that wasn't really what you were after. Your true purpose had been to slip the watch into my pocket. It wasn't a very good plan. Had way too many holes, and someone saying the wrong thing could have brought it all down around you. You must have been desperate. But what made you willing to risk it all to do it? Ace, Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it. But why?
Because of this.
What's with the paper?
Just read it.
Let's see. Number 1. There are 2 ways you might survive this ordeal. The first is to win the NONARY game. The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past. I have prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be streamed through a satellite and distributed across the world. Simply look into the camera and repent. Once you have confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters.
Oh, and he killed him.
Perhaps he will confess with you. The decision is yours. Do as you please.
Wow, no, this guy's just pure evil through and through.
0.
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted. If I went through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters. As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse. My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else. If I could, then my alibi would be set. At least, that was the plan. Unfortunately for me, you got to it first.
Yeah, joke's on you, I'm the main character.
That sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
You meant to kill him from the beginning then? Musashido, I mean.
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters. I asked him, and he answered. He seemed groggy. Perhaps he had only just awoken from sedation. I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused and disoriented when I encountered him.
Asshole! Well said, Raven. Well said.
But
So
yes,
true.
You are correct. I intended to kill him from the beginning, even though I didn't know who he was. I proceeded to the captain's quarters in order to remove this so-called witness.
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Yes, so it would seem.
Wild.
I was little more than a puppet, in many ways.
Yeah, how does it feel, you piece of shit?
Everywhere I went, everything was already prepared. The Reds in the large hospital room were dismantled. Nijisaki was dressed like Snake.
Is it ever explained where the red pieces went and how they came back? I imagine it was Santa. That's just a theory, though. Kinda? Okay.
There was an axe in the captain's quarters. Musashido was delirious from the anesthetic, so he couldn't fight back. Nijisaki as well. In retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen into such a simple trap. But yes, this was a trap. It was Zero's trap. And I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I did everything he wanted me to do.
Yeah. By manipulating you, Zero was able to kill 3 people and keep the blood off his own hands. All of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nonary game happened. Am I right, Santa?
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know any.
Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa.
Come on, we figured it out.
Actually, I guess I should call you Aoi Kurashiki, huh? My memory came back to me, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki, no doubt about it. Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you. But hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right? After all, the person who planned the nonary game this time around was Zero. And Zero's you.
Looks like you really do have your memories back, huh?
I knew it!
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then, huh? Yeah, you got me. I'm Aoi Kurashiki. I was one of the kids in the nonary game 9 years ago.
Jeez.
I made it out. So did Snake over there. But there's one thing... No, I guess there's 2 things you got wrong. Number 1, I ain't Zero.
Oh. Never mind, I didn't knew it! This is weird.
What?
Wait, what?
Sure, I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an assistant, like a secretary. But an assistant's only an assistant.
Okay. Assistant. Who do you... June? What, Akane? But she...
I didn't come up with all this. All I did was follow Zero's orders.
No, it can't be. She died. Was it some other kid?
Then, if you're not Zero, who is?
Yeah, wait. Who's all around us at this point? I think everyone's still alive. We're all in the incinerator. They're all alive in this one, yeah. We're all here. Akane's passed out in the corner, like she always is. Well, yeah, except Kubota, of course. It might have been Clover, considering she was there as she was building Q. But no, that wouldn't. I don't know.
Calm down there, Junpei. Didn't I say 2 things? You made one more mistake. Junpei, you just said all of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nonary game happened. But that's not it. Revenge isn't the only purpose. There's another reason you guys were playing the nonary game. To save someone.
Oh, wait, hold on. What? Okay, hold on.
Save someone? Right. You were brought here to help my sister.
Huh? What? Explain! Expound!
To save Akane.
What the hell are you talking about? Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago in this room. I was there. I saw...
We just saw the bracelet. We didn't see a corpse. Granted, she would have been burned to cinders, but...
What?
Oh! Where'd she go? She did it again!
What the hell? Where is she? Where's Akane Kurashiki? Ugh! Oh, my head! My head, it feels like it's gonna pop.
Seven! What the hell is going on?
I don't know, I just... Oh! I swear to God, my head feels like it's about to explode!
What was the NONARY project?
It was the, passing of knowledge between receivers and, givers.
I'm sure you know already, but I'll tell you one more time. It was a project designed to test a particular phenomenon.
The morphogenetic field!
And what was that phenomenon? For two organisms to communicate with one another in the absence of physical contact. The morphogenetic field theory. Could human beings use these invisible fields to exchange information? That was what this experiment was conducted to determine.
Okay.
There were two separate locations. One was the Gigantic, and the other was a building in Nevada called Building Q. The 9 children trapped in Building Q were faced with numerous puzzles, copies of identical ones on the Gigantic. They were told to send their answers into the morphic field set and transmit them to their brothers and sisters on the Gigantic. The transmitters were put in Building Q, and the receivers were put on the Gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up, but
Yeah, why were the two of you put together?
there was a mistake. Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q. For some reason, she was placed on the Gigantic with the receivers, like me. Perhaps she was mistaken for someone who was supposed to be in Group A. Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the Gigantic. I think I've told you enough. You get it, don't you?
No. To be totally honest, no.
I'm pretty sure you know where this is going, Junpei.
So, is our whole thing here, we need to... I don't know.
Where what is going?
I don't understand. I'm so lost right now.
Don't play dumb.
I'm not playing! I'm genuinely dumb!
You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't. How did you know Ace had prosopagnosia?
Yep.
How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nijisaki was killed?
And the thing with the watch.
Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo? And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in?
Yep.
How the hell did you open it?
Well, that's...
He knew because I knew. Junpei was receiving information that I sent to him through the morphic field set, aka the controller. We're zero! Maybe we're all zero inside. It's simple, really. How do I know the alternate futures then? Because I've played them. Imagine a river that splits in two, like an upside down Y. The river flows from the top to the bottom from a single stream into 2 branches. It only flows in one direction. It can never flow backward. Information is the same way. It moves from the past to the future, but never flows backward. That's why people at the river's source in the past will never know about those downstream in the future. People downstream will never know about one another either. Information only flows along the path of the river. But I am different. I can manipulate the morphic field set to pluck knowledge from the future. I know what happens on either fork of the river, even though the people on either fork know nothing about one another. Are there any other zeros I should know about? Oprah Winfrey is the real hero. Zero all along. Oh no. I knew it! Now, who am I? I am the ninth letter of the alphabet, but I am also zero. No, that's not true. I'm not really zero. Not yet. Perhaps you could say I am less than zero. That doesn't make sense! Zero is my future. In 9 years, I will be zero. What? 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 I'm so lost. June. No, Akane. Where did you go?
Santa!
Why is Clover... Oh, shit.
Freeze.
Oh, Santa's got the gun! Oh, no! Let me introduce you to Zero, and their partner Zero, and the kid 0-0, and Secret Agent 000. Oh, no. Alright, you know what? Honestly, I don't blame him. Go for it, dude. Just picked it up when we weren't watching. Looks like he's turned the tables on Ace, though. Wonder how he likes having a gun to his head.
Get up.
Oh. Sir isn't about to take that gun off him for a minute, is he? Ace isn't putting up any kind of fight. I mean, I don't think I would either, but he just looks drained. Guess he's going for the door, huh? Doesn't need to verify to go through that door, but...
Hey, what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
Can't get in through any numbered doors with just 2 people. What the hell is he thinking?
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus.
What?
It's time for me to go make a wish come true.
That's it? That's all he's gonna give us? What? The hell does that even mean? Alright, bye, I guess. And now the gate's shut. The rest of us are stuck in here. And they're all looking at me. At least Seven's headache is gone. Seems to be alright. Guess there's no harm in trying. If this door still opens. No.
Well, it looks like this door isn't opening anytime soon.
I don't...
Oh, you mean we're trapped?
Oh, hi, Lotus. We haven't talked to you really much at all this path.
So it would seem.
What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
Have you considered where we are? There can really only be one thing Santa would do now.
No.
No. No, you can't be serious.
Oh, but he is. Shit, we've got to do something. And we can still get out through door 9. There's the red. Alright, we can do this. I've just got to... It's not going to work. There's no way. 5 of us can't open this door. Yep, it's only 8.
Junpei, can I borrow your pen and notebook?
Yep, time to do... Alright, girl math, go! She's writing equations, a lot of them. Ah, she doesn't look very happy.
What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that!
At least 7 got it away from her. Maybe now I could get a look at what she was writing. Let's see. 2, 4, 5, 7. So, Lotus would be left behind.
What?
And there's no other way?
Looks like she'd figured it out, though. And this is just too cruel.
It's okay. Go.
Lotus.
Come on, you know we can't do that.
Oh, don't give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me.
Oh.
God damn it, you idiot!
Oh, where the hell did that come from? Looks like she expected that about as much as I did.
Without... if you're not... Look, it'd be bad, alright?
You gotta go back to your daughters! Her copy sure doesn't have much confidence.
Bad?
Yeah. If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm just not leaving you behind, alright? End of story.
7.
He's right. I'm not leaving you either.
Me too.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
You're all idiots.
Perhaps, but we're your idiots! Act as tough as you want, Lotus. We can all see you're about to cry.
That being said, however...
I have that as a screenshot? Hell yeah. This game has some golden moments in terms of dialogue.
However,
I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus behind.
You don't know why Lotus... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she side gigs as an exotic dancer. Who knows?
Huh? Why?
I trust you remember what happened to Ace? I couldn't, see exactly what happened, but I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier at the Red.
oh yeah.
It wasn't working.
No! What is this? Why? The digital route should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Just to see, why don't we give it a shot?
Give it a shot.
Yes, that is what I said.
Jeez. Alright, let's try it out. Huh. Interesting.
You were right.
It ain't opening.
But it did open 9 years ago. The digital route was 9 then, I'm sure of it.
You think maybe they changed the settings?
Perhaps.
If we can't get through the door, we can't get out. Walls are way too high, and there's no way in hell we could get to that hole 7 popped out of 9 years ago. All we can do is stand here and stare at this door with a 9 on it. Guess this is it. This is the end. Oh! Alright, that's a wrap, folks. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, Lotus is 8. The amount of petals on a lotus. I was watching. I had watched everything that was reflected in his eyes. I was the first. I had seen everything. I was listening. Every sound that vibrated in his eardrums, I heard. Smell, taste, touch. I felt everything he felt. I knew. I knew everything about him. What he was thinking, what he was feeling, what he was sensing. All of his feelings and worries and fears became mine. My mind, my consciousness was inside of him. Through the morphic field set, we were resonant, and we were as one. I was him, and at the same time, I was an observer. It started with a tremendous noise, like a clap of thunder. That was approximately 9 hours ago. A bomb had gone off on the ship we were on. That was when my resonance with him began. My resonant event melted into him and we became one, inside of Junpei. Somehow I find myself in Junpei's mind 9 years in the future. Huh? But I didn't lose myself. I was living in 2 realities at once. One was the present and the other was the future. Perhaps you can think of it as 2 movies showing on the same screen at the same time. Eventually it becomes difficult to separate them and determine which movie is which. However, if I concentrated, I was able to focus on one or the other. That was why I was able to grasp what was happening in front of me.
Come on, over here!
That was my brother. Wait, no, hold on, wait, hold on, wait, what? Huh? Are we in this perspective of June? Baby June? I followed him. Around me were 7 other children. They all looked like they were about my age.
Come on, hurry up!
We ran down a long straight hallway and burst into the large hospital room. Does it really? Oh my god, it does! I apologize, I wasn't paying attention to the top right corner. I see now. It helps when you read, I suppose. Everyone was arguing. Two of the boys got in a fist fight. The girl watching them began to cry. I want to go home, she cried. I want to go home. Another girl slapped the crying girl and glared down at her. Oh, psh, get your shit together! It's been 2 hours since the NONARY game began. We were starting to fall apart. But just when all hope seemed lost, Light started talking. Light? He was blind. 9 years later, we would call him Snake. Light? His name was Light? Okay. Bitch, man up. Keep in mind, these are all like 9 to 10-year-old kids.
Hello? Everyone? Could you come over here for a moment?
He was older than most of us, and his voice had authority and dignity. The fights died down, and we gathered around him.
I have a little sister. She is very important to me. Right now, she is over in Building Q, and is desperately trying to send information over to me.
Light Yagami? I knew it!
Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday.
Oh, man. As he spoke, he pulled something from his pocket. In his hand were 9 four-leaf clovers.
I was going to give these to her as a birthday present. I was outside picking them when I was abducted. I'm sure I've already told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see, collecting 9 of a very specific plant is, well, it is difficult. But my sister means a great deal to me. And I hope that these would show her how much I cared for her.
You feeling lucky?
Why? Why are you sending all these bits? Knock it off! Dude, it's not even that I'm feeling lucky. I'm just confused at this point.
Since it's her 9th birthday, I thought 9 four-leaf clovers would be appropriate.
Ah, okay.
Every one of you has a brother or a sister in Building Q with Clover.
That was days ago! Yes.
For their sake, we have to survive. We have to get off this ship. Do you understand?
Okay, I guess.
If we're going to do that, there are 3 things you have to remember.
I'm guessing the bottom one is, Lotus's kid.
We need trust and love, and we have to have faith in one another. If we can take all 3 of those to heart, then I promise that good luck will come our way.
So that's where they got that from. Okay.
Did you know that the leaves on the four-leaf clover mean faith, trust, love, and luck? Those words are leaf words. So if you believe what I've told you, and you understand, then I want you each to have one of these. They're a promise between friends.
So, bullshit that he found that bookmark in between the cushions. He had it the whole time. He gave a clover to each of us, and I took one too. A specky and fat. Eventually, he was left with only a single four-leaf clover. He had only one thing left to say.
Now, don't ever forget, so long as you have that, we will always be connected. Do you understand?
When he finished, the tension of only a few minutes before was gone. We were calm. After that, we ran around the ship for a while longer and opened several of the numbered doors until we finally found a door with the number 9 on it. In fact, there were 2 doors with 9 on them, and we found them in the chapel. Hold on. Two boys were fighting. Does that mean those 2 boys were the glasses and the other kid? Probably! They never killed anyone to get that far. You know, that's a good point. They still had everybody at this point. Okay. For long, we all found ourselves in a room with a ceiling that looked like an upside-down funnel. For some reason, this room had another number 9, but this time it was only the one. It was the only one. But if there was only one door, that meant only 5 people could escape.
What are we gonna do? There aren't any other doors.
Yeah, that's fair. We began to panic. Then, as if things had not gotten bad enough already. Oh no! Ace, you sick psycho!
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes.
Damn, this incinerator sure is getting a lot of use, isn't it?
Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
What? What's happening? What did that thing say? That didn't sound good.
My brother Aoi swallowed hard and answered.
I think it means this room is gonna burn.
Burn!
The plaque on the door says incinerator, and that voice said that the incineration is about to start. And incinerate means to burn.
No! Help me!
Abject terror filled the room as everyone began to scream and cry. Every pair of eyes were filled with despair. Then... Oh, 7! High up on the wall, a door opened and a man appeared. Yeah, no, we have an incinerator on our boat as well. That's how we disposed of trash. Trash that we couldn't throw in a incinerator. We would compress down into these pucks. These big round pucks. And then we'd put those in giant boxes and those would get flown off. 9 years later, we would call him 7.
Don't worry, kids. I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you.
The rest happened just like 7 had said it did. 4 of us who had stayed behind were saved by 7. We crawled through the vent away from the incinerator and slid down into the hall. We came out on the other side of door 9. On the wall opposite the door was a set of double doors. We went through those and began to run up the spiral stairs. But Ace caught up to them and caught Akane. Nona, my brother, Aoi, Snake, and 7. The other children, the ones who'd gone through door 9 before us, were up ahead. I could hear them cheering each other on. We ran. Wait, she was in the front? We leapt across as many stairs as we could and kept running. The stairs spiraled upward like a tornado. Eventually, I pulled ahead of the rest. Perhaps Nona had slowed them down. I didn't want to lose them, so I slowed down as well. I didn't stop, but I glanced over my shoulder from time to time to see if they'd caught up. That was when I realized...
Oh, where is it? Did I drop Jumpy's present?
Oh. I knew I had it with me when we passed through the vent. Had I dropped it as we slid out? I had to go back. I had to. Oh, really? They would stop me, I was sure of that. I didn't stop to think, I simply moved. I ran to the central hall, the room that connected to all the other areas of the ship. I hid in the shadows, and then when they passed by, she ran down the stairs and Ace caught her. Oh my gosh! Silly little girl! Well, I knew they knew each other outside the nunnery game. They went to school together. I waited until they were out of sight, and then I ran. I moved as quietly as I could, down and down and down. Finally, I reached the bottom deck, and Ace was there. I ran to the hallway and looked around frantically.
There it is!
It was just where I thought it'd be, sitting under the opening of the vent. I ran over and snatched it from the floor, but as I ran back towards the stairs and freedom... The door to the incinerator opened, and a man stepped out. It was Hongo. Gentaro Hongo. 9 years later, we would call him Ace.
Ah, how wonderful to see you decided to come back.
And his name is Johnson! His smile made my blood run cold. It looked mechanical, as if someone had simply pulled up the corners of his mouth.
Come with me. We must continue the experiment.
I shook my head, eyes wide. Slowly, I began to walk backwards. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. Then I spun around and broke into a run. I felt Hongo's hand close over my left wrist.
I said, come with me.
There's an edge of insanity to his voice now. I pulled as hard as I could.
No! Stop! Let go of me! Let go!
I shook my body and flailed my arms, trying desperately to get Hongo to let go of me. But I was still only a child, and I was no match for a man like Hongo.
Stop struggling, goddammit! Do as I tell you!
He heaved on my arm, trying to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Then suddenly,
Akane!
the door to the stairs flew open, and my brother Aoi burst out of it. Behind him came Seven and Snake.
Akane!
He cried my name again as he leapt toward Hongo.
You came back!
But then...
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Idiot! Hongo threw his full weight against my arm, pulling us both into the incinerator.
Ah!
The force of it threw me to the floor. I scrambled to my feet and looked toward the open number 9 door. Hongo stood between it and me, but behind him I could see my brother, his fists clenched. But those fists never reached Hongo. Ah! The cold, heartless screech of metal on metal, the door slammed shut. Hongo glanced at me mechanically, his face registering that there was an object there, but not anything he would consider a human being. Then he turned away and walked to the red that sat next to the door. He reached into his pocket and removed 2 bracelets. He waved them both over the scanner panel. 2 asterisks appeared on the red. Checked the screen, then tossed the bracelets carelessly onto the floor. What was he doing? What was the point? He made no effort to explain himself, of course. He said nothing at all and walked past me as though I were nothing more than a rock by the roadside. A few moments later... It's spoilers, I can't say! Ah! Okay. 2 bracelets? Faintly, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me. I turned around and ran towards the door with the 9.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
No, because remember, he tried opening it again. So, no, that wouldn't have worked. A worried, frightened voice.
Help me!
My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. My voice echoed lowly around the empty room.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here.
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door.
What?
Then it started again.
Warning. Warning.
Oh, here we go again.
Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Incineration will begin in 18 minutes.
Okay, now we're back playing as Junpei.
Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Oh, thanks, Santa. I appreciate it. Holy shit. Man, I knew it was going to say it, but that is one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it.
It's starting.
Santa started the incinerator.
Fuck! Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
He's trying to get the, he's trying to, oh my god, what's the word? Danger. He's trying to incite danger, and so he's trying to send info over? I have no idea.
What the hell? What the hell? What in God's name are you talking about?
Lotus is so out of the loop at this point. I feel like Lotus is the only person that doesn't have anything really to do with any of this. Isn't June with them? We don't know! She just kind of noped out of existence again, like she always does.
It's 9 years this and 9 years that, and when it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of fucking experiments. You aren't making any sense.
I'm sorry, Lotus. Oh my god. We've got some explaining to do to her, but I don't think we can do that in 18 minutes.
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain it right now. I promise. I'll tell you everything once we get out of here.
But...
Incineration will begin in...
I don't think we can do that in 18 decades. Shit, you're right.
17 minutes.
You know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn. What kind of idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means.
She's just talking from the
Well,
past.
god damn it. Okay, fine. I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want. But you have to do something for me. 7, figure this out.
What? Why me?
Just shut up and stop this thing.
How the hell?
There has to be some sort of emergency shut-off button.
There isn't anything like that.
That damn, they really built this without safety in mind, huh?
How the hell do you know?
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Yeah, Lotus isn't happy about that. Can't really blame her. Wait. Lord, it's moving, huh? Holy shit, the contraption! Behold, the thingamajig! What the fuck?
What the hell is that?
I see a keyboard and a throttle, a left, right, up, down throttle. Is that a speaker or a microphone?
What is that? What is that?
What else could I say? Floor opened and a machine rose up out of it. What the fuck? It looked like a computer. At least it kind of did. There was a monitor and a keyboard and a cross-shaped device of some kind. Hey Logan, it kind of reminds me of the machines in Kingdom Hearts 1 in that weird area that everyone found. And then they were like, what the fuck is this supposed to be for? And they didn't expand on it until the mobile game, like 20 years later. Please don't say that. It gives me the exact same vibe. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off even as more took their place, and I forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. Well, that's helpful. Oh, sweetie! All I saw was my own frightened face staring at me from the glass, drenched in tears. All I can see on this screen is a reflection of my own face. I'm looking kind of freaked out. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. So, from what I'm understanding is, Akane, they figured out some way with the danger that's going on here. Akane pushed her consciousness into mine? But then how is she... I don't know, this is weird. Hey Junpei, calm down, alright? Everything's gonna be okay. Ah, man, I wish that thing would just shut up.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
Alright, back to this thing. It's only showing up now, then it's gotta be important. What the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
Come on, Lotus, work your skills! Hey, we're all tense, lady. It doesn't mean you get to shove people around.
Okay, it's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
Sure, I'll just push buttons. I'm sure that'll... Huh. Well, at least it's on now. It's on the screen, though. Oh, no, I suck at crosswords!
What is this?
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
Got a bunch of numbers and letters scattered across a 5x5 grid. Numbers range from 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle, the incinerator will stop? Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
What the hell? Alright, puzzle, how do you work? Bro, I'm developing a headache. How do you think I feel? I'm having to go through all of this! I'm Junpei, but I'm Akane, but I'm Zero?
Incineration will begin in 13 minutes.
Oh, time to get solving. 13 minutes. Can I really do this? My heart feels like it's gonna pop. My heart was pounding like it was about to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while. His mind was gone, and I couldn't get any more information from him. I felt the seconds tick by as I stared into the screen, completely lost. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them. Okay, so, wait, hold on. How... Didn't Akane and Junpei have crushes? Yeah, they were middle school kids, yeah. So there's that connection. Clover. Nobody wants to be Clover, not even Clover. Aw, man.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled, and I turned around. Pressed against the window in the entry door was a face. A frightening, evil face. It was Hongo. Ugh. How long had he been watching me?
Ah, don't know what to do.
He was yelling, but his voice was still muffled.
It's simple, really. But I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
His laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. I bit my lip and glared at Hongo, struggling to hold back hot tears.
You're a terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my! How could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice.
There is nothing gentle about this man at all!
I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty. You see? I've even left you a way out.
A way out?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
Yeah, no, this guy is more than willing to just let kids die. He's easily one of the worst villains in gaming ever.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man.
Huh?
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
So, wait, hold on. He knew that. So, why was he like, oh, it has to be 9, it needs to verify. If he knew you had to solve this puzzle in order for the red to actually operate, then why didn't he...
The verification function of the red?
Then I remembered. Before Hongo left the room, he had scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3.
So what I think's going on, yeah, is... Akane is, like, plugged into Junpei at this point. Junpei is going to be able to solve the puzzle, and they get that information back to Akane. And then there's some weird timeline split because of that.
Say, Akane, what's your number?
I looked down at my left hand. The face on my bracelet showed a 5. I ran to the door with the 9 on it. I grabbed the red and put my hand against the scanner panel. Oh, well, okay. Never mind, my question was answered.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
Bro, she's panicking. I hear a Hongo's muffled voice from across the room.
I've already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of fool are you?
So he gave her a chance to get out. Okay, that makes sense. In order to have the Epiphany, there has to be a guarantee that you will escape.
Why are you doing this?
I am a scientist. Experiments are what I do. Yes. Your bracelet is 5 in the first game, yet 6 in the second. Interesting.
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys.
What?
Now start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I can't! I don't know how!
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
I can't!
She can't. She's a transmitter. She can't receive anything. Oh, fuck. She literally can't do anything.
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive. It's gonna be quite hot in there in a few minutes.
Oh, buddy.
I imagine it will be very painful.
Horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it.
Incineration will begin in 10 minutes.
Oh, no. I was crying, great gulping sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. Bro never fucking had it to begin with. I stared at the monitor.
I just can't. There's no way. I can't figure this out.
What was I going to do? I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was going to die. My palms were sweating and my blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot, so hot. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest as if it would pound itself to pieces. Yeah, anyone but her would have been fine, yeah. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come back to get. The doll Jumpy had given me. At least I had that. I held it tight with both hands and prayed.
Help me! Jumpy! Help me! Help me! Help me! Jumpy! 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 Please! Help me! Jumpy!
And there's the connection.
Akane?
Akane?
Who the hell is Akane?
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Seven and Lotus don't understand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me, and I think Snake may have figured it out. No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Where'd she go? Maybe over here?
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane! Say something!
Fuck. Did something break our connection? I swear I just heard her.
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy?
I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course, but I'd heard it so clearly. He was right there.
Jumpy!
I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy!
Oh, this back and forth is giving me a headache. Ooh. That's her. She's there. And that means...
Akane! Akane!
Yes, I am! How did you know?
I couldn't believe that he knew that. Now I understand what Santa meant.
Right. There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
I think I get it now.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
Ah! Okay!
Jumpy, we don't have time!
As quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it.
And I do. I get everything now. At last, I finally understand what all of this means. I now know why the NONARY game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god. This is insane! I can't believe it, but there's only one possible answer. June is... Zero is... Akane Kurashiki. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. What? What? She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. Oh, she's trying to save herself right now. That means that there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane plan, I will save her. I will save Akane. I must save her no matter what.
Incineration will begin in 6 minutes.
What? I don't understand. The voice reminded me of how much time I had left.
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, all right? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. I promise.
Shut up and do the puzzle!
So don't worry, all right? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
Oh! My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. It felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings for him. You got a few minutes! Best I can do is 6. Alright. Snake talking to them about something? Whatever, it doesn't matter. You gotta focus on this, buddy. Come on.
Hey, what are you...
Just trust me, okay?
Sorry, Lotus, I didn't mean to snap, but there's a lot more at stake here than your pride. I'll apologize later. Let's have a look at this thing. Got numbers all over this grid. The panels are out of order. I just need to switch these out. Staring at it isn't going to accomplish anything. Just have to try it.
Just think of what I did all those times before. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem.
Okay, the final puzzle! Okay. Oh, wow, okay, do I just... When I pressed hint, numbers appeared in the empty spots on the grid. They're all single digits. I get the feeling the numbers change when I switch out the yellow squares with the square at the bottom. Why does it stay blank when I press hint? Button again makes the numbers disappear. Looks like I can turn them off and on. And there's some special meaning to there being 2 modes? What could it mean? Wait! Wait, what? This one isn't too bad. You're supposed to use the hint function, right? You don't need to? Okay. Okay. This puzzle is truly easy compared to some of the others. Okay, hold on. Is there a very clear answer to this? Yes? Okay. Is this a similar situation to that one puzzle that we did with the grid? How it had to be, the hexadecimals and whatnot? That's an O. That's not a 0. Wait! Hold on! No! I'm an idiot! Is it truly that fucking easy? Wait! There's no way! Oh my god, the password was password! Enter the password. Oh my god, you weren't kidding. Okay. Enter the password. Password? Wait. 1422849 or whatever the fucking numbers were. Are we supposed to know this? Do I just type in password? 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Is it password? At this point, I don't know. I'm still on the lore. Don't overthink this. I swear to God, if it's just fucking password. Okay, that's not it. Okay. Don't overthink this. I was in the nuclear program in the Navy. Nuking things are what I do. I am way overthinking. Well, obviously. How am I supposed to know based on fucking what? 9. I hate my life.
That's it.
What the hell? How was I supposed to know? I'm like, oh, it's a NONARY game. As a joke, I'm gonna put a 9. Like, that'll be... Oh my god!
Akane, did you get it?
Yes, I did! I solved it! I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you did! Now I just have to press enter!
Well, go on then!
What the hell are you waiting for? Push it!
Oh my god, thank you for the greedy goose! It's always the same puzzle. It's always 9.
Okay, I will!
I hit the enter key.
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed. Incineration system has been disabled.
Oh my god! 9? Thank you. Oh. Oh my god. 9. Really? 9. What, hold on. What was the equation that was at the bottom, though?
It worked! It worked! The incinerator shut down! It worked!
Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were a very different sort of tears. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment.
99999.
9. It all leads back to 9. the same time, what strength I had left disappeared and I collapsed to the floor. For a while, I just lay there, laughing and crying and enjoying being alive. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst. Okay, so she's alive now.
Whew.
Can't quite believe I did that. I'm so glad, so glad. I feel like my heart's on fire. Oh. No, I don't have time to be thinking about that kind of shit. I need to tell Akane.
Akane, sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
I'm gonna have to hang up! I'm gonna disconnect from the morphogenetic telephone line.
Oh, of course, that's fine.
I wiped the tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously, even though I knew he couldn't see me. Then I looked over at the corner of the floor. There were the 2 bracelets Hongo had left behind.
9 streams, 9 bitches, 9 mind fucks.
Now. 9 mind fucks. Well, 7 and Lotus don't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice look to give someone who just saved your life, guys.
Junpei, are you...
Okay.
Ah, shut it.
Right, okay, so maybe they have a reason to be pissed off. So what if I haven't pressed the enter key yet? Alright, nothing holding me back now. Here it goes. Wait.
Incineration will begin in 90 seconds.
Ah!
It doesn't sound like it's stopping.
What the shit? Why isn't it stopping?
Okay, maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough. Just hit it again. And again. And again. Okay, that's not working either. The alarm's still going off. What the hell is going on? Put all the right numbers in the right boxes. It's perfect. So why the fuck isn't this thing stopping?
Incineration will begin in 60 seconds.
Ah! Okay, of course. That's what the numbers showed up after the puzzle mean. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. Steak, Clover, me, 7, and Lotus. Then... door 9. No, that's it! That number on the door isn't a 9. It's not even a number!
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that...
It just carries a 9. Holy shit, of course. We just have to put the right number into the red and...
Incineration will begin in 30 seconds.
Alright, well, time to test your plan!
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run!
Time to fucking go! Shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Don't have much time. Wait, are you telling me Santa planned out for us, we specific people, to be here to open that door? And I sure hope they could just trust me on this one or we're fucked. Alright, no time to explain, just go.
Quick, verify your numbers on the red.
Verify?
Who?
What combination?
All of us! We all need to verify.
Why?
You really think this is a good time to ask questions? Just do it!
No, I feel like now would be a very good time to talk about Ice 9. Glycerin crystals, maybe? Clover, how about you expand on the topic of the ship of Theseus, please?
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2,
It worked!
has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
Ah! Ah! Oh, thank fucking Christ! Time to be happy, time to go!
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes. Go, go, go!
Come on, guys, move it. Oh, you know what? That's a good point. Okay, they're all through. Move it, Junpei. Just in time. Oh, wait! Oh, there's a dent still! And there goes the door. No, don't calm down yet. You're not done. When I was on the ship made of glycerin crystals, we called it Theseus. This is the Theseus? Is that what you just said? Oh my god.
Shit. Looks like we made it, huh?
Hey, we're on the other side now. Have you figured out why that worked? No. Because in the puzzle that Akane did as a kid, they didn't have those numbers. But I'll say why if it doesn't. Okay. And the guy sure can laugh when he wants to. Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. Snake is shaking his head wearily. Like, I can't go through this again.
Akane? Akane! Can you hear me?
I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel. But nothing. Well, yeah, the danger is gone. There we go. The door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Oi!
Cried his name, even though my voice was almost gone from screaming, and I leapt into his arms.
Oh, oi!
Akane!
I buried my face in his chest and cried again. I cried and cried and cried. The steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. His beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as far as they would go and held him tight as I could. Just to be there felt like a miracle. Yep! You're welcome! Oh, wait! Yeah! No! Akane! You need to scan! Akane? I couldn't. The moment I'd passed through the door, my bracelets had begun to start the countdown to death. I leapt away from him and looked around. The door had already closed. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Okay. That was it. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Crisis averted. I took a deep breath and looked around again. Oh, Akane, it's so good to see. Oh! Oh, what a unfortunate event that would have been. I'd be so upset. A huge detective who we'd call 7 and 9 years, and Snake, the blind boy, were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open.
Alright, let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
I was right. It was time we got moving. Hey, honestly, I don't think he would stop you guys. Just this happening proved his experiment was a success. So... Y7? What do you mean Y7? Are you talking about like Y7 is there? This is in the past. Why the name? His bracelet had a 7. That's his bracelet number. Well, we weren't gonna call him Lucky, that's for sure. Time for more running. But if it can get us out of here, no wonder we're running so hard. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear. No, there wasn't a different reason. It was just his bracelet. 7 talking?
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
What's up?
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26. That makes our digital route 8. It shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh? Why?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
And how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there. B, C, D, etc.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10. B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on.
So, what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 27?
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the same. So I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is 15, G is 16,
H is 17, I is 18, J is 19,
K is 20, L is 21, M is 22.
N is 23, O is 24, P is 25.
Yeah, and? What comes after that?
Q.
26.
Oh, it was a Q? Oh!
And what does that mean?
There wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a Q. A fucking lowercase q.
What the fuck? I even made a joke about that earlier, like, oh, it's not a 0, it's an O. Man, I was so close to the answer.
Yep, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
That's insane. Okay, sure. Good job, man. I swear any moment now I'm gonna tear a muscle. I feel like every single cell of my body is dying for air. Every breath I take is a chore now. God, how many stairs are we running up? I feel like my lungs are gonna burst. Maybe just a short rest. No, can't stop. Don't have time. Come on, lugs. There can't be any more of these steps left. Oh my god. Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. I feel like we're running along the back of a giant coiled dragon. Finally! Spare a thought for Snake, who can't even see the stairs he's running up. Dude, for real, he literally can't even see the end.
Whew.
Jesus, I can barely breathe. But Junpei, no time to rest. Pull yourself together. You're almost there.
All right, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
Yes, we're finally here.
Please do.
Sure, you look like a big heavy door, but you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. Even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane. You're gonna open it. You're gonna open it now. Oh, thank God. Imagine if it was locked. Oh, I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Aoi's. He gave it a small, reassuring squeeze. Oh, we're back as Akane. Okay. I was so happy I felt like I could melt. My heart was at peace. Not only because my brother and I were back together again. Thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who had been kidnapped. We were finally able to escape from the gigantic. On the distant horizon, we could see the faint outline of the ship as it sank. It gave a thunder. Wait! No! No! I know what it is! Holy shit! No! The ship sank! Look at it! Obviously, we're in the building! We're in the building version of everything! I was like, how can we be on the ship if the ship sank? And I'm like, wait, the building was a carbon fucking copy. Oh my god! So we're gonna open the door, we're just gonna be in a fucking Nevada! Its last cry echoed out across the ocean, and then it was gone.
It's over.
Aoi whispered.
Yeah.
It was over. It was finally over. I'm mad! There were multiple ships in the Olympic class. Yes, I understand, but that wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. This was only a prologue to what would happen in 9 years. So wait, we literally just created a divergence in timelines. Damn, that sun is bright. I barely see anything. Gotta admit, this doesn't look quite like... Wait.
No way.
You've gotta be shitting me.
What?
It can't be.
This is...
Yep! Why are we in the middle of the fucking desert?
is the building in the Nevada desert.
Surprise. It was Building Q all along. But yep, you called it right before the big reveal. As they said though, this is just the beginning.
I thought about that in one of the previous streams. I'm like, so they had this test 9 years ago, and they said they set off a bomb on that boat as well. There's no way that this ship would still be up 9 years later.
The mock experiment building.
Oh my god. This whole time we were in Building Q.
That's insane. Fair enough. That's a desert out there with mountains all around it. Hello there, son. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. I don't think I've ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Did I just hear something fall? We won! I've never really got a good look at the underside of these. See what's inside you. A little electronic chip, like an ATM card. That's it. There's nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. There was never a detonator to begin with. What? No! Then how did the ninth man die? And the other guy? No.
Akane.
It was only theirs that had bombs. Is that it? Was it only the... Oh no!
Jumpy.
Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind. Huh, okay. Right, we did it! Yippee! Wahoo! Okay. Now, what's the deal with Alice? Oh my god. This is just the beginning? What do you mean? No? Look, it's the credits. It's clearly the end. Ugh! I'm sorry. Allergies have been kicking my ass lately. It's officially spring. Ugh! Okay. Alice is important? Who's Alice? It's all those Clovers. Oh no. No, that's... Okay. Richard Epcar, morphogenetic field voice. Alice is the real friends we made along the way. Dude, I don't even know, man. Oh, jeez. Okay, So then what was the deal with the coffin? What's the deal with Alice? Was Alice even a real thing?
Are you okay?
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
It was just before the end of elementary school. Dumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill, looking down at the town as the sun slowly set. Meanwhile, in Twilight Town...
How does it look then?
He was half serious and half joking. I thought about it for a minute first.
Well, let's see.
Oh, jeez, what happened to you? The rabbits fought back, huh?
It looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing and growing.
What does that even mean?
give you a laugh. That scene with Zero mugging Junpei, the full screen Zero mask appeared, and I immediately got a sound alert of, "Hello, motherfucker!" I love that. That's great.
Ow, 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 ow.
See? I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless. You can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy.
Oh, it was 8th graders. Okay. Oh, he was protecting the rabbits.
Yeah, but I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
Where did they get a car? For an SUV, this thing has a pretty smooth ride. Sure was nice of someone to leave it for us outside the building, keys in the ignition and gas in the tank. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in and now here we are, screaming across the desert. Lotus is over there in the passenger seat. Snake and Seven and I are all squeezed into the back seat here. I still can't believe we let her drive.
Woohoo! This is so fun!
No, why?
This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around, and there's no speed limit.
Hey, Clover, watch those bumps, all right? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
He doesn't have an international license.
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up.
She's driving. It's not fine. No, it's not fine.
And Clover, there's no need to slow down. The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
What?
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out. There's no doubt about it.
Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch them, don't we?
Did they just leave Ace behind?
Sure thing.
Shit. Damn it, she doesn't have to drive so fast. No, please, get out of here. I didn't even think a car like this could go this fast. Sure throwing up a lot of dust. Why does a snake drive? You know what? Asking the real questions here. A couple hours after we'd run into the junior high students, they'd been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline. Oh, God. The moment we saw what they were doing, Jumpy ran up to them, furious.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Then he jumped on them. Quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I could.
Help me! Officer, please! You have to come with me!
Yeah, they hit some fucking hard topics in the series. Yeah, they don't hold back. The policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy sprawled on the ground with a face covered in big swelling lumps.
You couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
He stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth where a tooth had fallen out. Oh,
yeah,
jeez.
I guess I could've.
Then why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Real good.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty.
Yeah, that too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
Oh, you mean the bunnies.
The bunnies.
Yeah, the bunnies.
He plucked some grass from the ground and tossed it into the
They
wind.
asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, there are a bunch of junior high students that were just killing their rabbits.
I couldn't forgive them for that, so I...
Jeez.
Hey, there's still some stuff I don't get.
Me too, buddy. Of course, they probably don't know any more than I do.
Like Ace. Well, I guess I should say Gitaro Hongo. Why did he create the NONARY project? Anybody? Any ideas?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah, I guess I could.
He's still in the trunk, I assume?
Oh, he's in the trunk! Still tied up, I'm assuming, with his mouth taped shut. His eyes just look empty. No emotion. Looks like he's just given up. Wonder if he even cares what happens to him anymore.
Hey, are you listening to us?
Yeah, go ahead and try to pretend you weren't, you little bastard. Get that tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
But at least look at me when you talk, man.
I only wanted to see the faces. Human faces.
Oh. So someone could transfer the visions of people's faces into him. Oh. You're still a dirty bastard. I still don't like you.
I thought if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field set, then perhaps I could see faces.
See, this would have been a noble cause if you hadn't used fucking children.
By peering into people's minds, you could understand how they were processing the expressions of others.
That's it?
Yes. If you want to put it simply.
The reasoning is there at least. Yeah, at least he gives a reason.
But if you are looking for a more philosophical answer, I can supply that as well. You see, the human collective consciousness...
I think that's enough out of you, pal. Alright, Grandpa, go back to sleep. After the tape to go back on.
All right. So what's your second question?
You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
Somebody's a little nosy.
Well, my next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing.
Oh.
What's the deal with that?
Well, you see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own, hoping to catch him when I finally slipped up. During the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Bourdain and Alice.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
What do you have to say? Sounds like Hongo has something to say. Alright, fine, I'll let you talk, but you gotta behave.
What?
Alice doesn't exist. 9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant. My research determined that it was a member of the genus Mandragora, of the family Solanaceae.
Yeah, it's a Mandragora, yeah.
I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it. I used that extract to create Soapera.
Oh!
Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly.
Shit, this is gonna go on forever. It's going back on, Hongo. The rest of my questions can wait a bit. There was a root? Just a root? No, that doesn't make sense. Who put the root there? Roots don't just last indefinitely. For now, I think I'll just enjoy the ride. The root of all drug.
Here, this is for you.
Oh, no.
What's this?
This is a for you doll. His name is Junpei.
Junpei pulled something out of his pocket and shoved out his arm toward me. His hand was a doll made of yarn small enough to fit in his palm.
Jumpy, are you sure it's, for you doll?
Oh, a voodoo doll?
Huh? Yeah, the lady at the shop said so, so that means it's for you, right?
Mandragora. No, those are mandrakes, I think is what they're called.
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
Wait, what? That's... Oh, man. Oh, man.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for, right?
Yeah, I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea then.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
Well, you know how after June, we aren't gonna get to see each other too much? I mean, we're gonna be in different schools, and I just thought I'd,
give you a little something to remember me by.
Oh, okay, well, how about we call it June then?
So, I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Yes. I, head of tribe. This doll, traditional charm of tribe. So I give this, it me. So we always together.
Aww.
Oh, Jumpy.
If something bad, then hold and pray.
Oh.
I go wherever you are. So here, take.
I reached my hand out and picked up the doll gently.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Wow, yeah, no, that's one hell of a connection. Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and fell onto June's tiny yarn body.
Jumpy, I'll never forget you. I promise.
Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and just said 5 words.
I'll never forget you either.
Oh. Oh! It's so sweet! The sky was a beautiful crimson red as it melted down toward the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat, bathed in the warm light of evening. Just the two of us. Leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. Aww! The sun set and we still didn't leave. We watched in silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one, the lights of the town began to flicker on. If they can make morphogenetic field theory scientific, they can do the same to voodoo. You know what? At this point, I'm fine with that. If that's the explanation they're giving, I'm fine with that. Still one thing I don't get. Yeah? To be honest, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned. Also the only one that's really important. It has to do with June and Akane. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator. But she's still alive now, is June. But how? Is it that because I tapped into the morphic field set and saved her 9 years ago? But how does that work? Like, there's a whole... It's... See, I can believe everything up until the part of it's a different time. Like, if it was something happening at the exact same time, I'd be fine with that. But it was the fact that it happened 9 years ago. Alright, let's say that makes some kind of insane sense. If I did that, then how do I make sense of what Seven remembers? Snake makes sense. He's blind. He could have seen her body anyway. Seven. He said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Yeah, there's a timeline divergence now. Maybe that's not it at all. There is one other logical explanation. Was what you told me the truth, Seven? You look satisfied. No way. Couldn't.
Hey, look! Over there. There's somebody next to the road.
Huh? What? Hmm?
What? What are you? Who are you? Alice? There's someone on the side of the road! Dear God, a woman! Quick, punch it! I can't deal with any more. Lotus was bad enough. And that is your cliffhanger? Really? Oh my God. The burning gaze of the Nevada sun pounded down on her head. The desert around her rippled with heat. Standing there on that shimmering plain was a woman, her arm out and her thumb up. It would not be long before Junpei realized who she was. Ooh! What the fuck kind of cliffhanger is that? Oh my god! We have one ending left. Do I have time? Logan, you think you think we can get through this in 30 minutes? Oh my god, that's wild. Probably not. Okay. That's fine. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, jeez. My brain? My brain. It isn't. Okay. Oh my god. Dialogue long. Well, if you're not going through it tonight, I should sleep. Jeez. Yeah, go to bed. Thank you so much, Raven, for joining my my brain meltdown. Thank you so much. Okay. So with that, yeah, no, there's a timeline split now. Yeah, no, that'll probably be next week. Because we're gonna have Gamer Out of Time joining us for that as well. It'll be next Wednesday. This is more confusing than the Zelda timeline. It's meh. I don't know. It kind of makes sense, but at the same time, there's a lot of loose ends. If you look at it as a big picture, it makes sense. If you start looking at individual things, it's really hard to piece stuff together. Unless you know very specific information. All the out of context screenshots I have for VLR. Oh, that's going to be great. Joined her last March weekend is busy with play. Yeah, I know that. I know. Yes. I mean, at the end of the day, it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, I don't know. It's really weird. Alice is a real person, I guess. But how is she out in the desert? What was she doing in the desert? And June is still alive. June is still around, confirmed. Oh my god, my head. Oh boy. That was a trip. I don't know how else to explain this. This was a hell of a trip. And hey, 9 streams. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It all comes full circle. Oh, fuck. VLR is going to be a lot more than 9 streams. That's fine. 2 naked women in the same SUV is not enough seats, and Clover driving, the world has ended. I don't even know how to explain to someone how this game works. You can't really explain this. You have to experience it for yourself. And in order to experience this for yourself, you need to have time, sit down, and actually, like, pay attention to everything. At least there's a lot less note-taking in this game than there is in Blueprints. It's a... Yeah, don't say it has time travel, though, because technically it doesn't. It's Saw, but Japanese. Yeah. So when's the next IRL escape room? Not for a while. Escape rooms are expensive. 14 streams, but they were long streams. Fuck. Okay. So who was 0 at the end? It was June, right? Please, someone, I need answers. Junpei messed with the timeline without traveling to the past himself. Yeah. So, from what I understand, they set up a connection, and Junpei was able to send information back to June to when she was a kid. Then she was able... There's 2 different timelines now. One where she died, and... yeah, associated with Santa. So what I think happened was... well, how did... no, that doesn't make sense. Then, how did he... well, I guess he has the connection with being brother and sister. So Santa knew all along that the morphogenetic field thing was real. Okay. And he was in connection... he was in contact with her. That's why he had to go through every single room that he went through with her. June is 0. She set this whole thing up to make sure she gets saved 9 years ago. Yeah. That's wild. Why 9 years? Why specifically 9 years? Why did you have to wait that long? It's so strange. I still have so many questions, but I don't know how to ask them. Like Kingdom Hearts and 13. Oh, okay. I see. I get you now. 7 and 13. Okay. She was 6 and he was 3. He was 3? 3 years old? No, they were in middle school together. Bracelet numbers. Okay. No, he was... but we found out that their bracelets weren't actually what they were. Because I think they said June's bracelet was 9, right? And so Santa's was 0. I don't know, man. There's so much info. At one point, they were like, yeah, no. That's how they hid that fact. Yeah, exactly. No, fucking, at one point, they're like, that's why Santa and June always had to go through a door together. So that nobody figured out, hey, their bracelets aren't what they actually are. But yeah, that... oh boy! Lot of information, lot of brain hurty, a lot of... but yeah, that's... we're done with this game. We're throwing this in the past. On to the next game! That won't be until next week. This weekend, we are going to be playing another Friday Night Funkin' mod. This one has, from what I understand, a lot of flashing lights, so be warned about that. And then it's going to be very graphics intensive, so I hope my computer can handle it. Yes, thank you so much, Raven, for everything. Thank you so much. Have a good night. I've got to head off because I got to start getting ready for work. But we will pick up the next game next week. On Wednesday, same time, 6 p.m. And then we'll see how many streams that takes. But that will go ahead and be it for now. Thank you everybody so much for joining, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye, guys.